Hello Iron Brothers, in the video today I would like to discuss with you the top 5 things you might be doing that kills your testosterone. And we all know how important testosterone is for getting those gains. So if you're doing one of these things, please try to fix it because you're literally leaving gains on the table. So number 1 is poor quality sleep. If you're not getting at least 7 to 8 good quality sleep, deep sleep, as I said before, you're leaving gains on the table because sleep, a proper sleep, undisrupted sleep is the most anabolic activity, and during that time our body secretes testosterone the most, which is crucial for your recovery and for muscle growth. And one big mistake I see people do before they're going to sleep, they are sitting on their phones or they're watching TV, and this is one of the worst things you can do for your sleep because this gives you blue light and your brain is tricked into thinking that it's not time to sleep, it's not night time. So basically you're disrupting your sleep and you're lowering your testosterone by doing that. So best thing to do is ditch the screen 1 to 2 hours before going to sleep, and I'm 100% sure that this will massively improve your quality of sleep. Number 2 is high sugar intake. Unfortunately nowadays, whatever you buy from the shop, if it's processed, there's a big chance that they might contain sugar. So if you have a high sugar intake and you do that multiple times throughout the day, you're literally suppressing your testosterone multiple times per day. Because when you have high sugar intake, the level of insulin rises by a lot. And this thing in itself suppresses the testosterone. So one of the best things which you can do if you want to boost your testosterone is actually lower your sugar as much as you can. And not to mention, sugar also steals all the nutrients from your body. Because when you have a fruit, this fruit comes packed with a lot of nutrients, which helps the body to digest and absorb those sugars. But when you have simple sugar, processed sugar, the body has to use its own reserve of nutrients in order for it to digest and absorb that sugar. So please lower your sugar intake. Number 3, it's alcohol. I know it's a thing that people like to do, but I'm gonna give myself an example. I only drink 1 glass of champagne per year on New Year's Eve, and that's it. And yes, I might be a bit extreme, but that's a personal choice. But you have to understand, when you're drinking alcohol, it puts a lot of strain on your liver. And if you put strain on your liver, the liver is a very important organ when it comes to producing testosterone. So if you're impacting your liver with alcohol, then your liver is not focused on boosting your testosterone and giving your body a healthy testosterone level, but it's focused on detoxing the alcohol and the byproducts of alcohol. And that way, you're gonna be suppressing your testosterone. Number 4, this is a hard one. It's actually stress. Stress is present in everyday life, and sometimes we can't get rid of it. It can be family stress, work stress, you name it. Some stress is good for your body, but too much stress, if it goes unchecked and for a long period of time, guess what? Your body will secrete a lot of cortisol, which is a stress hormone. And cortisol goes head to head with testosterone, and you're basically going to be suppressing your testosterone if you're stressed. So look for ways to manage stress. Even if you can't escape it, there are still ways of managing it, like having better nutrition, avoiding sugar and alcohol, yoga, meditation, walks in nature, having a pet, and so on. So try your best to manage stress because this is a big thing if you don't want to suppress your testosterone. And number 5, if you are overweight, you are actually at a disadvantage. If you're overweight or obese, your testosterone levels will be impacted by the excess amount of fat you're carrying. And this depends from person to person, but most of the time, the best body fat percentage where you can be at is around 15%. I found that my body and a lot of the other clients which I worked with, if their body fat is between 10, 15, 16%, that's the range where the body works the best and the hormone levels will be optimized. So if you're overweight and obese, cut sugar, cut alcohol, and try to lose weight so you get to that body fat percentage. And I promise you, at that level, you'll build muscle at a faster rate and your body will work more optimal from all points of view. Because when you have too much body fat, there is an enzyme in the body which actually turns your testosterone into estrogen. And estrogen is something which you want to have, but in a very small proportion. Because as we all know, estrogen is a feminizing hormone. We need that as well, but in a smaller amount. So do your best to lower the body fat, get to a healthy weight, and I promise you that you will feel better, you will feel more confident, you will get stronger faster, you will gain muscle faster, your motivation will go through the roof, and you'll be the best version of yourself. And a couple of other things which you can do is focus on supplementation, so you can take some magnesium, some zinc, some B6, vitamin D3, or go out in the sunlight and have a healthy sex life. And then your body will be exploding with testosterone. Guys, thank you for watching. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you got some good value out of it. Obviously, this is a very broad subject. I only touched a few little things, but if you have any suggestions which worked for you, please drop them down in the comments down below. And also, please like the video. It will help me with the algorithm and to make my channel grow and more visible to others. Subscribe if you already haven't and share it with your friends. And I shall see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.